Hello, subscribers. This is yours truly, JBlue68, coming to you with yet another video. Before I get into this video, this will be a video unboxing video. At least a partial, I should say. This will be a partial video, partial unboxing. Before I get into this video, I want to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please continue to do the same and tap the notification bell so you get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Well, you probably heard me say in past videos that I'm not going to collect any more Batmans because I have enough Batmans or Batman in my collection that I really don't need to collect anymore. But just like Al Pacino said in The Godfather and Godfather 3, every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. And and it pulled me in by coming out with more cool Batmans. And of course, I had to say that being from McFarlane Toys. Uh, he's come out with another cool Batman, and I did a video with a Michael Keaton Batman. It was the older version of how he will appear in The Flash. Well, this is a younger version of him. Well, I guess he's also going to appear in that same movie as a younger version of himself. The same Batman we've seen in '89 and '90, respectively. Batman and Batman Returns. And here's the Flash movie logo right there. DC Multiverse Batman, if you can see that, but I'll bring it up and close to the camera. I have my Batman coffee cup, which has coffee in it. I'm going to take a sip real quick. And as I always say, I make the best coffee. All right. So this is Michael Keaton Batman. The one I wanted to get, but the one I didn't expect to find. There were only two of these sitting on the shelf in Target when I went in there the other day. Here's the top of the box. If you can see that Flash emblem there, the movie emblem. And I've seen the new trailer, by the way. And as I said, the movie looks like it's going to be really good. But honestly, if it wasn't for this guy and Ben Affleck, if it wasn't for Michael Keaton or Ben Affleck, I probably wouldn't go see the movie because, again, as I've stated so many times, I'm not a fan of Ezra Miller as a Flash, and I'm not talking about because of all the crazy shit that he's done. I'm just talking about even before all of that stuff. I was not a fan of his as the Flash. I don't like the guy as a Flash. I just hope that role is recast. Anyway, here's the side of the box. Very cool there. Let's turn it this way. All right, Batman. Multiverse, The Flash, and I'm going to do my best to keep this box intact. And then here's the side of the box, and I love, this plastic window that you don't really have to open it up. And this is kind of like a statue. This is a statue scale, if I saying that correct. This is a statue scale type Batman. I don't have I couldn't find my ruler, but I believe this is like 12-inch. And then here's the back of the box. That is so cool. That is so very cool. Look at that. Saying Batman, The Flash, McFarlane Toys. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and unbox this baby. Let me get my hobby scissors there. I'm sorry about the glare, but that will end in a few minutes once we get him out of the box. The movie comes out in June, I think June the 7th. I'm not exactly sure of the date, but yeah, it's right around the corner. And as I said, I've seen the second trailer for this, and the story is going to be based off DC Comics Flashpoint, where they kind of like going back and forth between time periods, as has become very common in both comic books and in comic book movies now. Of course, with Marvel, we have the multiverse, and they also have the quantum verse. So, yeah. All right, let's put those down there. And again, this is going to be a partial unboxing. And what I mean by that, I'm taking him out of the box that he's in, but I'm not going to take the little wire wrappings that they have around his waist. I don't want to take them completely out. I want to kind of preserve this in the state that he's in. I got to get all this tape off of here. Need to get a little razor blade to do that, but I think I do it pretty good with my hands. All right, I need to help with these scissors again. I was so surprised to see this. This is not something I expected to see at all in stores. They also had the Bat plane or not the Batcopter, the Bat Jet in there. Reasonably priced too. I was just surprised at the price of these, because again, these are kind of like statue scale of this anyway. It's kind of like the statue scale, like Diamond Select statues, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's see here. Again, I want to do as little damage to the box as possible. Michael Keaton is definitely one of my favorite Batmans. Him and Christian Bale, and of course the original Batman, Adam West. Oh man, oh my gosh, wow. Okay, so I hope that you can see this. The camera doesn't really do it complete justice. The cape is like PVC. It feels like it's PVC. And this has to be about, like I said, about 36 inches or so. I'm going to turn them around. I'm going to leave them in the clamshell, as I said. I just took them out of the box, so there's not so much glare, but there's still some glare going on there. That's okay. I'm going to do a close-up shot of this. I love that action pose. Let's turn them around to face the camera, and let's do a close-up shot there. I hope that you can see that. All right, let's move them over here. Yeah, I hope that you can see that. That is awesome. That is awesome, man. And this is, again, the this is 12 inches. 12 inch, 12 inch scale. This is the 12 inch scale Batman. I'll put my hand next to the figure so you can kind of get an idea of his size. Okay, he's pretty big. That's a big boy. Okay, and again, that's the Michael Keaton Batman. And again, I want to leave him in the clamshell. I think it comes with a stand. Yeah, a huge stand. Let's see. Oh, what the heck! I'll go ahead and, if I'm gonna do an unboxing, let me do a complete unboxing for you guys. That's only fair, right? Let's see. I have to be really careful though with that cape. The cape, rather. I don't want to damage that. Okay, let's do a complete unboxing. Let's see, because he does have a stand. I want you to see what he looks like. Let's see. Okay. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. Whew, Lord. My apologies for all the noise. Okay, so let's get his stand. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's move these out of the way. Okay, move all that little confetti out of the way. So here's the stand here. It's quite large, about the size of a small dinner plate. There's a DC emblem on there, as you can see. And there are pegs for both of his feet. And they're at the bottom of his boots there. You can see that. Very nicely detailed, too. I mean, for it to be all black, that's a lot of detail. That is really, really nice, man. That's completely awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and put them on the stand. Let's see. Yeah, it's like a little mini statue, man. This is really, really cool. And again, the price of what he charged for this versus what he could be charging for it is unbeatable. Okay. I think that's good enough. What do you think? Dig that, man. I love his little battle pose there, where his fight pose, where he's like, he has his fists balled up, ready to take on an enemy. All right, let's kind of back. Wow. Let's kind of back this up a bit so you can see a little bit better. With him on the stand. So there we go. Mr. Batman. That's the Michael Keaton Batman. The cape is not removable, but you have to be really careful with that. And that's why I had to be really careful with the scissors so I didn't cut it. But yeah, here he is on the stand. Let's turn this around here. Or to the side, I should say. So he's not really posable. It's not supposed to be posable because, again, this is a statue. Something like this from the sideshow will hit you up for about, geez, what? Between 150 and 200 bucks probably. I got this for 40 bucks, man. As I said, McFarlane Toys is going to put everybody else out of business. God help them if he gets the license to make Star Wars and Marvel toys. They're in trouble. Because he makes his stuff affordable. And again, when I say stuff like this, it's not me knocking the other toy companies. It's just that, you know, hey, man, the price of everything is going up, you know, and, you know, money's funny. We have bills to pay, you know, and unless, of course, you know, you're one of those who got it like that, who can afford to buy a statue for $1,000 or $500 right off the bat or whatever. There's another channel that I watch, the Batman Statue Collector, and he says he doesn't usually buy any statues. Well, most of his statues come from like Queen Studios, Hot Toys, some sideshow stuff, and XM Studios. But I'm just wondering, is he interested in buying this from McFarlane Toys? Because again, this is really, really nice, man. This is really nice. This makes me proud of my collection, more specifically, my Batman collection. And I was just saying in the video I did about 2 weeks ago that I wanted to find the younger version of the Michael Keaton Batman. Well, here he is. So anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this video, this unboxing. I'm glad I unboxed it completely. Please like, share, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get more videos like this as I post them immediately. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you so much. Peace, love, and hair grease.